Welcome, everyone. Noah here on the Dynamics Weekly newsletter and podcast. This is a series of podcasts about Dynamic Communities Community Summit, which is scheduled for October 19th through the 23rd in Orlando, Florida. Here it is, almost the end of June. This will be in no time at all. So if you haven't registered yet, go out to the website, SummitNA.com, check out the registration options. You also have registration options for classes from Academy as well. And we'll talk about that during this podcast here too. And during this time leading up to Summit, we'll be talking with Academy class and session presenters leading up to the conference. And today we have Khaled Chowdhury with us. Khaled, how are you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for having me.
Glad you could join us today. You are going to be pretty busy down in Orlando.
Yes, I tried my best, but looks like somehow I got some voluntold, some of them guilty by association, but we do have a pretty busy schedule in Orlando.
All right. And you are with Data Crafters. You're a principal with Data Crafters. You've been with them long there?
Since its inception, yes.
And when was that?
This is about, we're in our third year. We started in March of 2023. We're a very
Oh,
young, fast growing company.
good. And I saw on LinkedIn, are you in Houston, that area?
I am in Houston, but as you can tell, it can be driving in Houston for 80 miles, but still be there. So I'm
Uh,
I'm on the west end of Houston.
okay, awesome. Well, maybe we'll talk about the three classes you've got first. You actually start your classes before Summit actually is even posted as starting. Your first class is on the 18th, which is a Saturday, and I guess that's a
Correct.
whole day class. The title of it is No Code Analytics Engineer from Power BI to Fabric. So, how about some highlights for that one for everybody? Have you done this one
So think
before?
think about this way, right? Power BI is the king of BI at this point, right? It's undisputed king and things like that. And it has changed from Power BI to Fabric today, right? One of the key things you want to remember, Power BI has one of the largest developer base, but when we say developer, more than 70% of Power BI developers tend to be business users, right? And
Mhm.
from business users' perspective, they have been that's the secret sauce of Power BI success, right? Now,
Mhm.
as Power BI has now become part of Fabric, the question becomes is how do you go from a Power BI developer, what role do you feel fulfill in the world of Fabric, right? Now, I think it's a great time for Power BI folks, business users, no code folks, and whatnot, is because we can take the skill set that we have today and then convert that into the skills that Fabric provides. And guess what? You don't have to learn anything new from the perspective of skills, but applying
Mhm.
those into the new generation of tools in Fabric, you can build essentially fancy stuff like a medallion architecture with full orchestration and things like that. So, again, taking the concepts from Power BI, leveraging them to build scalable and sustainable enterprise grade solutions, still using no code, right? So essentially
Mhm.
understanding some of the new concepts and things like that. This is in partnership with Shabnam Watson, another Microsoft MVP, and Nicola Illich as well. However, Nicola is doing another session simultaneously. So the primary leads for this workshop is going to be myself and Shabnam.
Okay, good. So a whole day there, and you two are splitting up like the whole day. You're both doing the whole day. It's not like you're doing the morning and then she's doing the afternoon.
No, no, it's a joint effort.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we're gonna have a couple of folks from our team kind of help along the as a TA. Think about it that way. So it's a hands-on session, kind of showing how you take your current skills and take it to
Hmm.
the next level by leveraging the sometimes rename and sometimes as the capabilities from Power BI world got transported. So we live in a pretty amazing world where we can build out massive SQL queries without even knowing how to write SQL or what SQL is.
Things have gotten a lot better. Yeah.
It is. It is. So that's kind of reason I kind of put it is essentially from Power BI to Fabric, analytics engineer, no code, right? So, um, and the good part is as we build this stuff as no code stuff, we are working with other parties and whatnot. No IT folks is gonna throw shade at your Access database anymore.
Hmm. Cool. Nice. And then you have and that's a whole day class. That's a Saturday.
Correct.
Registration for that is in addition or separate from Summit. So if anybody wants to take this class, it's under the Academy classes that are listed on their website. So make sure that you register specifically for this class if you want to take it. And then on Sunday, you have the second class, Power Query, Excel, Power BI, and Fabric training for finance and accounting to transform your career.
So I guess
Another
I'll
whole
let in
day
a little
class
bit
there.
secret, right? So I am the easiest way I can put it. I'm an accidental data professional, accidental
Mm-hmm.
CXO, however you want to put it, right? So I started my career in finance, right? So I'm have over a decade's experience in finance, and then I was your Excel ninja, and once upon a time. And
Nice.
from there, I kind of from my journey instead of finance director to CFO, I became a chief data officer, right? But
Okay.
my journey started in Excel. And one of the things that I still find amazing, what people are missing out on, is the capability of Power Query. And this
Mm-hmm.
is a simple data prep engine that's built into Excel. It was actually built for Excel for Power Pivot, but it became the grounding for Power BI, and it's in Fabric as data flow Gen 1, Gen 2, and now visual queries and whatnot. So Power Query is a really good tool that allows us to get data, transform, and load specifically for no code UI UX based transformation. It's built into right into Excel. So this is a skill that I feel is a must for all finance and accounting folks. And this is something that you bring the data, you can learn it in Excel, use it in Excel, take it to the next level in Power BI when you're ready to go to Fabric, even if you don't go or whatnot. But if you go, it's right there with you. So it's a skill that goes a long way.
Awesome. And you are co-presenting this session, correct?
Correct. With Paul Barnhurst, he is the famous FP&A guy.
Yep. I have Paul on my list of speakers. I haven't spoken with him yet, but I do have him on my list.
Awesome. A good friend of mine.
Yeah, awesome. Good deal. Is he from Texas as well?
Paul's in Salt Lake City.
Okay. So this class, Power Query, Excel, Power BI, and Fabric training for finance and accounting to transform your career. It's an all-day class. That's a Sunday on the 19th, which is the day listed for Summit to kick off, although Summit sessions don't start until after Sunday. Um, so great class there, and you're aiming that one for anybody in the field, in the arena, like end users, partners, ERP users, someone to a wide audience, huh?
Yes, so this is like the focus for that is finance and accounting folks. And to be
Mm-hmm.
honest, anybody uses Excel, yes, right?
A
But
lot of Excel users out there.
sorry.
It's a lot of Excel users out there.
Yep, it is the largest used tool out there, right? I mean, obviously, which makes the number one software feature export to Excel, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, good class there for you. And then you have 3 sessions during Summit, but let's skip and catch your last class, which is on the Thursday, the 23rd of October. And that one is Fabric as well. And it's titled Fabric Analyst in a Day.
Yeah, so this one is think about Microsoft has a standard offering. These are called FIADs, it's X in a day. And this is the standard offering from Microsoft that we will take you through end to end. And this one is essentially showing what a fabric analyst can do. This one is unlike the first day, which is a custom development, not custom development, like it's customized, built by us, versus Fabric Analyst in a Day is a offering that Microsoft prepared for us, and we are offering that as a opportunity for people to kind of go through, take one of their Power BI reports, and kind of convert them into Fabric and different capabilities. So this one
Mm-hmm.
has different touch points, but this one is more focused around businesses trying to figure out whether they want to use Fabric or not, right? So it's more from that perspective. The first
Okay.
day is more focused around you already are a Power BI developer. How do you leverage those? And because we talk about medallion architecture, the life cycle of data, versus this one is more of a getting a taste of Fabric. It kind of covers quite a few different topics, but it's not as applicable right after, but this is essentially the first taste for people. Like a lot of people heard about Fabric, what it is. This one is more focused
Mm-hmm.
around that.
Great. Awesome. And you have several other people with you during that day class.
Correct. Like I said, Nicola, a good friend of mine, he'll be joining us along with two of my colleagues, Rami and Siva from Data Crafters, will be leading the session.
Okay. I have spoken with Nicola before. I got him on a podcast already. Um, Rami and Siva I have not spoken with yet, but I'll see if I can get them on the line sometime. So good panel there, though. Awesome lineup.
Yep. The star of the show over here is technically Rami, Siva, and Nicola. My job is to look kind of pretty over there, which I don't do a great job
Oh,
of, but I'll try my best.
awesome. All right, so that is three classes. People who want to attend those, they do have to sign up for those separately under the Academy classes. There's one on the 18th, the Saturday, one on the Sunday, the 19th, and then this one wraps up on Thursday, the 23rd. Fabric Analyst in a Day. And then you have got three sessions in between those classes. Um, and we'll talk about the first one here, and analyzing D365 in Microsoft Fabric, F&O, CRM, and BC.
Correct. So this one takes the idea like we're going to the Dynamics conference, right? So from that perspective is how do you unleash the data that have in your finance and operation? What's a Fabric link? What's a Synapse link? What can you do with your CRM data? And BC as well, Business Central perspective. Do you go Fabric or not to Fabric, right? So different industries, not really industries, I would say like different target markets. For them, all the question is, do I need Fabric or not? And if I do, what are my options? That is the
Mm,
foundation of this for folks that any CXOs that's attending from CTOs to CFOs to CIOs, right? They are trying to
mhm,
understand if I need Fabric, which major of the cases turns out to be yes, right? But
mhm,
again, it's not always a yes. But even if you say yes, how should you go about it? Because there are some decision points specifically around cost and capability. That's the foundation of this session.
okay, awesome. And that is a breakout session. It's not a class. It's a 60-minute breakout session during Summit's schedule, which we don't have the date and time for those breakout sessions yet. They'll probably roll out that schedule in July or pretty soon.
Yeah, looking forward to
But
it.
yep, but these breakout sessions, they come with the registration for Summit. It's not a separate registration for this one like classes are. Okay. And you are doing this one solo here, right?
That is correct for now.
Mm.
Till I
For now, okay.
voluntold one of my team to help me out.
Good deal. And then the next session on my list is AI and Power BI, Copilot and beyond. It's a big topic as well. I'm just dabbling in Copilot, but I'll be sitting in on quite a few sessions, I'm sure, during Summit to ramp up myself on this.
So yes, this is something. If you go to the bottom of it, this is in partnership with one of my good friends, Shankar Narayan. He is a principal architect at Microsoft. Funny enough, who's also a Snowflake MVP from their perspective. So superhero. So the man with different capes. Let's kind of put it that way.
Awesome.
So this is something we have been doing at the summit for about 2 years, and Shankar actually has been doing that for a little bit longer. It used to be what we would say the different AI capabilities, like different visuals and some AI capabilities we used to have in Fabric. Sorry, not Fabric, in Power BI. But
Hmm.
thanks to Copilot, we have to really update it, and it has been one of the most popular sessions. I think we have got rated the most popular session in the conference multiple years now. And
Hmm.
this focuses dives into what you can do with AI and Copilot, right? So both from a developer and consumer experience perspective, and we're gonna struggle this year to put stuff in 60 minutes because the how much Copilot has enhanced, right? And
Uh-huh.
we are only gonna be able to show Copilot. I don't think we're gonna go into data agents at this point, unless by the time conference comes up, things change too much. We might show a little bit about agents in Power BI as well.
I just started my first little Copilot agent last week. It's got some more work to be done on it, but hey, I've got my feet wet a little bit with that one, so uh,
Awesome,
I'm
awesome.
interested in adding to that.
Like I said, this
And
is
then
one
you
of the
have,
session that gets packed out, and we usually get people standing in the door. So we'll figure out how to deal with it this year.
all right, awesome. All right, and then you have a third session, which is All Roads Lead to Fabric, a strategic deep dive into Microsoft's unified data platform.
This one I am super excited about. This is the first time I'm doing it, and this is going to be a 90-minute session. We are actually going to I have to update, so I do owe them some details to update because this one is a panel, right?
Hmm.
So this is
Okay.
based off one of my presentations that people can find on LinkedIn live that I've done before already. It's the positioning of Microsoft Fabric and why we say all road leads to Fabric, right? And we
Hmm.
take an approach from both from capability, cost, adoption, and one more pillar perspective, right? However,
Hmm.
at the same time, this is designed for a panel discussion because what we are going to talk about is how and where Microsoft Fabric is positioned and what you can do with it. The reason I'm super excited about is this is going to be a panel session with more than 5 to 7 folks, including Nicola, Shabnam, Reza. So think about the who's who in the Fabric and Power BI world will be on the stage. This is one of the ones that I gave an idea, then got voluntold to
Uh-huh.
run it. So
Awesome. Those are the best ones.
yeah. So I think from this one, I think I'm really excited. We're going to be hosting almost something like a fabric special for the. So we have some big plans for this one for users to kind of come out and enjoy a little bit about what you can do with fabric, why, and whatnot. But as one of
Okay.
my favorite CTOs used to put me, one of my bosses, saying that this kind of shows what, so what, and now what of Microsoft Fabric.
Cool. Awesome. Well, you're gonna have a busy time running up and down the hallways, I'm sure, with those three classes between Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday, and then those three sessions that are during the week for summit sessions. So a lot of great topics there, a lot of great content you're sharing with the community. That's awesome.
Again, thank you for the opportunity to kind of talk about it. And yes, we are very excited about Orlando. We got some big plans. We are also having a exhibition booth at the floor. So if folks have questions and things like that, they can come find us there. But like I said, I think we love going out to the community conference because of the different conferences we attend. This one truly has a great community feel where we get to have
Hmm.
conversations and things like that. A lot of fun conversation, how people are using it, how to leverage it, what they can do with it. So we are excited and looking forward to it.
Good deal. And if people want to contact you like before or after your sessions or classes, on the mobile app, you'll probably have messaging options on there. You've got your LinkedIn account. Anything else you want to list for contacting you in between sessions,
The best way to get
or
a
those
hold of
cover
me
it?
is LinkedIn, right? So
LinkedIn.
if people are looking for me, it is the easiest way and one place I'm quite active on. So you can find me there. So I mean, like they can Google Khaled
Okay.
Chowdhury, they'll find me. If not, it's
Yep.
I think my profile is linkedin.com/in/Khaled Chowdhury, just my name spells. So
Yeah, we can put that in the comments as well.
thank you.
Yep. And you have had your company for 3 years now, but have you been coming to Summit before that?
Yes, yes. So I've been coming to that. I think this is my third year going there.
Okay.
Right. So I used to be a speaker, from speaker to exhibition. Now I'm a speaker, exhibition, workshop. So I'm
Nice.
kind of scared of what happens next year because I don't think I have any more capacity to do anything.
You'll be running the whole show.
I don't think so. No, but like I said, this is a. I love this conference because it has such a great community feel. I think from organizers and all the folks that come out. I think it's great discussion. Last year it was in San Antonio. It was a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to what we do in Orlando.
Well, we are looking forward to meeting you down there in Orlando at Summit. Thanks for joining me today. It's always great to share with our audience news about upcoming events like Summit. And to all of our listeners out there, if you get a chance, please try to meet up and introduce yourself to Khalid. It's always great to meet people in person and like associate a face with an email address or a LinkedIn account. So it's very, he's going to be busy, but if you get a chance, flag him down, say hello.
Thank you, Noah. Really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. And again, thank
All
you
right.
for the opportunity to have a chat. I enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We'll see you in Orlando.
All right. Till Orlando. Talk soon.